Will the Antiqued Libertads be the next hot coin? Let's find out. Hello everyone, Silver Eagle Eddie here. How is everyone doing? Today, I wanted to talk about these Antiqued Libertads. Very, very gorgeous, beautiful coins. Very special to me. This was my first ever Libertad, this 2018. I bought it and then I sent it off to NGC to get graded, and it came back a perfect 70. So then I bought this one as is. But I wanted to talk about these. Not a lot of people know about these Antiqued Libertads, and so I wanted to tell you my thoughts on them, plus why there's a very good possibility that these may just potentially jump up in value quite a bit within the next few years, and I'll tell you why that is. As always, guys, you like my videos, you like what I do like and subscribe. If not, that is okay too. Just let me know down in the comments below what you think I could be doing better. So, Antiqued Libertads. These came out, these first appeared in 2018, and I believe they were almost exclusively a partnership that the Mexican Mint had with AppMex, and yeah, they completely went overboard on these. They minted 40,000 of these 1 ouncers, and then maybe 2,000. No, not maybe. They minted 2,000 of the 2 ouncers and 2,000 of the 5 ouncers. And compared that to 2019, I mean, they only made 1,000 of the 1 ounce, 2 ounce, and 5 ouncers each. So quite a big difference. But these, in my opinion, are the second most beautiful finish of all the 4 possible finishes of the Libertads, right? You have the traditional BU, right? The antiqued version, of course, is made to look like it's antiqued, like it's been around for a while, like it has that sort of not patina, like it has that sort of just old look to it. Let's look at the backs. And yeah, you really have to look at that sort of glittery, glistening shininess. In my opinion, of course, the best finish is the reverse proof, right? But we're not going to talk about those. You also have the proof versions. But yeah, these coins are pretty good looking, and yeah, just very special to me. They were some of my first coins, my first Libertad, like I told you before. And I do believe that these have enormous potential for a couple of reasons. They didn't mint any in 2020. In fact, the only reason why I bought these 3 coins, this sort of early release set of the whole 2020 lineup, the only reason I did this was because they weren't going to have a 2020 antiqued. This was exclusively the only series of the Libertads that I wanted to have in these NGC slabs, right? And when I found out that they weren't going to make any, mint any 2020s, I said, well, okay, let me get the whole set instead of 4, it's 3, and so I did. But guys, at this point, let me just say this about the Mexican mints. Your best guess is as good as mine. I have, they've done some weird, crazy things in the past that almost don't make sense. An example would be in 2012. They only made the 1 ounce proof Libertad. They didn't make any of the fractionals. So they have the 1/20th, 10th, the 1/4, and the half. They didn't make any of those. They didn't make any 2 ouncers or 5 ouncers in proof coins, and that was just kind of out of nowhere. There was also a year where they just randomly didn't mint any of the 1/20th. So yeah, guys, the Mexican Mint can just apparently do whatever they want, and that's okay with everyone. And so in 2020, they didn't really make any of these, and I believe it was a combination of a couple of things, right? Guys, these were just not selling. Like I said, 40,000, to go from 40,000 of these down to 1,000, right? It's kind of a crazy, crazy jump. So I think that these weren't selling about as well as they thought they would, and they just said, you know what, let's just stop. And as well with the pandemic, this year, I'm sure that had possibly something to do with it. But I mean, like I said, anything goes with the Mexican Mint. Any theory is possible at this point. The reason, and that's the reason why I believe these have a lot of potential. If they just decide to say, you know what, 2020, we didn't make any, let's just discontinue this, that would make the 2018 and the 2019 Antiqued Libertads the only ones of its kind, right? And like I said, and with the Mexican Mint, who knows? In 5 years, they could decide to bring these back. I don't know. But if they do discontinue them, you can expect these to kind of shoot up in value. Right now, this is probably about $150 coin, graded. And this one's at $250 coin. And that's just because of the mintage, of course. And so yeah, guys, if next year comes around and, or not next year, this year, 2021 comes around and they don't make these anymore, expect these to go up in value because the idea there is going to be that, well, they're just going to discontinue them. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do, but if you love these, if you like these antiqued, I'd recommend you, I wouldn't recommend, I would actually get these if you don't already have them for your collection because, like I said, it's very likely that they just stop making them. But don't listen to a guy on YouTube. Do your own research. Buy what you like. And guys, I'm also not trying to pump these, right? I'm not trying to make these go up in value so I can sell them. These are some of my favorite coins. In fact, if I had to, I would get rid of these 3, before I ever got rid of these. So yeah, that's kind of my thought on it. If you haven't looked into these, or if you have and have been thinking about pulling the trigger on getting some of these, like I said, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, but I would probably jump on these just because of the whole situation with what happened this year. But anyway, that's my thought on these Antiqued Libertads. Let me know what you think down in the comments. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and y'all have a great day. Peace.